Okay, so now I'm going to plug 2 in for the I. And I have to plug it in for the exponent as well. Plus, I'm going to plug 3 in for the I. And for the exponent. And then 4. And for the exponent. So this is going to give me 4x squared, 9x cubed, and 16x to the 4th. And put plus signs. So that's your final answer. Those are not like terms, so you can't combine them. So you're going to have a trinomial as the answer. That's not in standard form because the exponents are ascending instead of descending, but the directions didn't ask you. So that could not be done in the calculator because there was more than one variable in the explicit formula here. In the next example, it tells us k is equal to 1 up to and including 3, and k is the only variable in the explicit formula here. So therefore, it can be done in the calculator. Now, when you have -1 as a factor in front, being raised to a power, that's going to make the series go between, or the sequence rather, go between positive and negatives. So I'm first going to plug in the 1 there and here. Then I'm going to plug in 2 there and there. Then I'm going to plug in 3 everywhere the k is. And you have to add them up. So I just did this one vertical. It looks a little different, but in the end, it's going to be the same. So -1 to the second power is actually going to make it positive. So then I just simplify that and get positive 2. -1 to the third power is going to give me a negative. And then 4 plus 2 is 6. -1 to the fourth power is positive again. 9 plus 3 is 12. And then I get the summation. So I'm going to add those 3 terms. And that's going to give me 8. Or you could put it into the calculator. This one's a little more involved. The command sum. I'm going to put that whole expression. So the -1 to the n plus 1 power. Because again, you have to use the letter n. So n plus 1. Then inside parentheses, letter n again, squared, plus, no, still should be inside the parentheses, plus letter n. So is that the whole expression? Yes. Comma, n, comma, numbers. Lower limit, comma, upper limit. And I get the answer 8. So that one was a little more involved with plugging in, but since there was still just one variable, the same variable that was given here, you could do it in the calculator. This one as well. Here you're plugging in -2, -1, 0 to 1. But again, because m is the only variable there, I could use the sum command. First the number n, 4, the letter n minus 1, comma. So if you don't remember to use the letter n, you're going to have difficulty with this in the calculator, comma, -2, comma, 1. And this is equal to -12.